Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We got my coffee. Usually I have my coffee chat. I don't have my coffee, but this morning I got my cup of coffee, and generally by the time I come on here, I've already drank all my coffee. A lot of people ask me, it's like, well, you have these chats really early, but I've tried different times, and so people don't show up, so I'll do it my time. Let's see if Google's got a joke for us this morning. Google, tell me a joke.
What do Winnie the Pooh and Ivan the Terrible have in common? The same middle name.
Hey, she just told me that one the other day. Let's make her tell us another one. She gets weak and forgets what she tells me. Tell me a joke.
The barman says, "We don't serve time travelers in here." A time traveler walks into the bar.
Nah, we heard that one the other day too. I think Google joke teller has Alzheimer's. She doesn't know what she's told and what she doesn't tell. You can't really rely on her for a good joke. So I can make up my own jokes, but I don't know. Some of them might not be good to put on the air because I've got a little bit classy jokes or racist jokes. No, I don't always be racist. It's more of a risque jokes. Yeah, mine are more risky jokes. And I always like little sayings. One of my favorite ones was like, one dark night in the middle of the day, two dead boys got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. Now, if you don't believe this lie is true, ask the blind man. He saw it too. I love those little sayings. I've got some of them, and some of them I really probably can't say on the air. So, but they're fun ones. Hey, I was thinking about red light cameras. I think they've calmed them down. Now, down here in Florida, I don't know if they've gotten less. It seems like you don't hear as much, but they've been trying to outlaw them. Now, to me, it's a game. Now, you really shouldn't run red lights. I'll admit that. But the game is like, if they're going to give you a ticket and they can't spend the time to sit there and watch you and stop you and give you a ticket, I think that's cheating. To go flash, got the ticket, and they make mistakes too. I've heard people get mistakes, and they even say that some of them aren't even legal. There was a lawyer around Daytona here that he would advertise. He'd take it and he would dispute these red light tickets, and from what I heard, he'd win. You'd get him, but you had to pay him. So it was either pay him or pay the county the ticket, and they're not cheap. I don't know what they cost now. I didn't know, but can't remember. But I don't know. I don't believe the red light ticket thing is a good deal. I think that's another. I don't know. I guess it's an infringement on your rights. I don't know if you say that or not, and I know you shouldn't run red lights. I'm against somebody running a red light. But I guess it's just more the idea of Big Brother watching us. You realize how much Big Brother is actually out there watching us now. No matter where you go, what you do, and you don't always realize it, there's a lot of times a camera on you. Now, I have no problem with that unless I'm falsely accused of something, because I don't mind. You can film me. I have nothing to hide. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I ran an incident here a week or so ago. Went to the new Walmart store and I did a little filming in there. And the manager come up and said, "Oh, we really don't allow you to film in our store like that, And I said, "Really?" I go, "I don't know why that would be." He goes, "Well, would you want me to come to your house and film?" And I go, "I don't care. You can come to my house, film. I have nothing to hide. I'm not hiding nothing. I mean, there's some secure information that people have that nobody else really needs to know. But generally, to walk around my house, there's nothing here that I need to hide, So, and he kind of rolled eyes at it, which is a wrong thing for a manager to do. But anyways, your privacy wherever you go. You don't realize how many times your picture is being taken. And I said, I guess there's nothing wrong with that for security, as long as you're not being falsely accused of anything, and that'll be fine, So anyways, I was thinking a little bit, about, red light cameras there. And another thought in my mind is, I'm just now going to be turning 65. I'm going through this big hassle with Medicare. I've never had insurance in my entire life. I've never needed insurance because I've never been to the hospital. I've only been to the doctor maybe 3 times in my entire life. Never found a need to. Most things that I have gotten after time, they'll pass, Used to hear a thing that say, if you catch a cold and you go to the doctor, it'll pass in about a week and a half, and he'll give you medicine. Now, if you do nothing, it'll pass in about 10 days. Does it, you think it really helped to go to the doctor? I also saw another thing where, we have this flu things going on so bad all over the country, and they have this stuff called Tamiflu that you're supposedly to take for it. Someone put this up on Facebook. They showed a picture of the side effects that Tamiflu can have, and one of them is may cause death. Wow, so you're going to take a medication that may cause death to cure something that's, who knows if it does or doesn't. I guess they said the effects is a little better, but medications, I've watched, my dad took so much medication that it was just, I really think he'd get up in the morning, he really wouldn't have to eat breakfast because he took enough medication that it would fill him up, and basically what I see, I don't take medication. I'm not on one prescription drug. The only time I think I ever remember a prescription was I had a tooth pulled one time, and they give you, it's basically, I think, ibuprofen, just a higher dose of it, like 800 milligrams, and you can take 4 of the ones over the counter, does the same thing. I think that's the only medication I've ever had. So anyways, medications, a lot of times somebody will take a medication and it has side effects. And then what they end up doing is they'll go to the doctor and say, all of a sudden my stomach's starting to bother me. And so the doctor will give them another medication and to take care of the side effect that the first medication started. And so now they're on another medicine, and lo and behold, that medicine has another set of side effect. It gives you headaches. And so now, sometime later, you go back to the doctor and say, hey, I've been getting these terrible headaches now. Oh, well, let me give you something for that, And so now you take this medication for the headaches, and gosh, you didn't read it, but there's a side effect. You start losing your hair. Well, now all of a sudden your stomach hurts. You've got a headache and you're bald. It's just like, it just blossoms one after another. And I've seen this, I've seen this in the past. I watched it with my own dad. He took hands full of medications. And I've always made this sense like, stop, go back and try to find something to treat the underlying problem as a beginning with, instead of snowballing all these medications that apparently aren't doing you all that good because they're causing another issue. I guess this is just my observation. I suppose someone could say that's easy for me to say because I don't take medications, but as a rule, I have issues. I have problems with my neck. I've got, aches and pains in my joints. And I do take over-the-counter stuff that I probably shouldn't be taking so much of. And does it help? No, it doesn't. It might tiny minimalize it. And so I've tried different things on it. So, I just don't see the snowballing effect of medication after medication after medication, and so I personally prefer not to take a bunch of medicine. And hey, everybody your own. If they feel it's whatever you're doing, your treatments are helping, continue doing it. But I've watched a lot of another thing that I just cracked me. I've sit outside of the doctor's office. Now Sue has this bad knee, and she's got to do something with it. It's terrible. She also got a bad ankle, and she'll basically all she does, she takes a cortisone shot. I think in the past they've give her medications for it. Really, I don't believe it helps her much, so she really doesn't take those medications. But she'll get a cortisone shot, and it does help. It really does. It makes a big difference. I can tell a difference when her cortisone shot begins to wear down. Just the way she walks. She walks differently. She walks better after she gets this cortisone shot. But I'll take her to the doctor and sit outside there and wait. And I watch people coming in, and they got a cigarette in their hand, and it's like, I don't get it. Why are you going to the doctor when you've already got a cigarette stuck in your hand, causing health issues? Hey, I smoked when I was in my early 20s. I didn't know any better, but what I got out of smoking was I used to get sore throats. I still get them because of outside interferences. I have bad allergies, perfume, cigarette smoke, campfires, cleaning products just tears me apart. And I still get them, but I knew a cigarette was giving me that bad and was causing me a medical issue. So what I did is quit smoking. That went away. I could control that issue, and so I don't get anybody medicating for this and that when they're already putting something into their body that they known to cause an issue. Unfortunately, I've had a couple friends this year have died because cigarette-related issues, lung cancer, and that. And I'm confident they'd still be alive today if they just put that stupid cigarette down. And I might offend some people by talking about cigarettes and what they are, but I don't care because it's not good for them. If I was telling you to quit something that was good for you, it'd be a different story. But it's not good for you. Put the blaming cigarette down. You don't need it. It's not necessary. Is it hard to quit? For me, it wasn't. When I decided to quit, I got up one morning and said, I'm done. And I stopped. And I haven't smoked since. I believe it's a mind issue. You tell yourself you're done. You stop. I know they claim they are putting stuff, and I do believe the cigarette industry puts stuff in cigarettes that's harmful, that causes addictions, makes you want it more on it. But you got to put your mind in effect too. Make your mind more powerful than don't let something control you. And I won't allow nothing like that to control me. So I'm stopping. I'm not doing it. But if you do smoke out there, do you a favor, quit smoking. You're not going to hurt nobody. In fact, you'll help people. Secondhand smoke harms other people. I've been around people smoking and will take the cigarette and hold it away. I'm sorry, but that doesn't work. You may as well blow it in my face because it's still there. That doesn't do the trick. So do yourself a favor, do everybody else, quit smoking. Okay, that's my rant on smoking and medications on it. And it's Saturday. Looks like it's going to do day. We're probably going to go out to the flying field today. Try to go out there. It's been wet, and so hopefully it's drying up so we can go out there and do some flying. That's my fun. I enjoy doing that. Sue goes out. She has the camper. She loves hanging out in the camper. She has her own little getaway out there. She's got television, air conditioning. She takes her laptop out. It's great. Our road trek's something. We get a lot of use out of it. We basically sometimes use it several times a week. Sometimes at least once a week we use it. This winter been an unusual winter. It's been cold. Sometimes you just don't go out because it's cold, but hopefully it'll get better. Hey, let's give Google one more chance to tell us a joke. Let's see if she can come up we haven't heard and is better. Tell me a joke.
What did the passive-aggressive raven say? Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I think it had to do with a story. I don't know. I've heard of it, but be honest, I didn't get it.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. That's what it was. That's I thought. Hey, I'm not a reader. I don't read. Don't like to read, and books aren't my passion. So, but I do remember that. So never mind.
You said nevermore.
Oh, never. Okay, nevermore. Thanks, Sue. Sue can fill me in because see, I'm some things I'm just not text on, and that's one of them is reading. Hey, go out and enjoy your day today. Saturday's a good day to go out and do whatever you want to do. Some people don't have to work on Saturdays, so being retired, we don't have to work any day, so that's a great thing. But there's always something we got to be doing about every day. Never get bored because there's all kinds of things that if you're not doing something, you can be doing it. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow.